No snow this season? Still too cold to water ski? Then you need Prairie skis, the affordable add-on to your old inline skates. They're environmentally friendly. They're made from whatever scrap is lying around the shop. The waving wheat is no match for Prairie skis. Simply swap your wheels for the skis and you'll be carving up the plains in no time behind your Prairie boat. Their small size means they're portable and maneuverable to get out of the way of slower traffic. The right and left skis are nearly identical, which means you can crank it up to 11 and live on the edge. All skis are expertly crafted to semi-exact standards. When the snow returns or the lake thaws, you can enjoy the warmth they provide. Make yours today. Hi, I'm Mike Thompson. Prairie skis are something I've been thinking about for a very long time now, and I finally got around to actually doing it. Why did I do it? Well, why not do it? As kind of like most of the things on my channel. This was made out of 1/2-inch Baltic birch plywood, as you saw in the video. Maybe you noticed how thick it was. Then, instead of forming this around some sort of a die and putting it in a press for a while after wetting it, I simply, as you saw, stacked 2 other pieces on top of each tip and then bandsawed it vertically to create the curve here at the tip. I am going to make version 2. I had so much fun with these, I've got to do it again. And so version 2 is going to be a little bit longer, and it will be formed out of several plies in a press because these ended up being a little bit short and had a tendency to dig in. I took a couple spills, as you see, and it was really difficult to actually ski backwards. I was really hoping to be able to do that and do some 360s and things because rollerblading backwards is extremely easy. But doing this, it has a lot more friction, of course, than snow or water does or wheels on pavement. And when the friction with this combined with being pulled from, way up here, I went over about 5 times. Luckily, no injuries, but I think with a little bit of design change here, it'll be totally doable. I'm gonna add some more shape to it here, give it a little bit of rocker, and of course, give it a little bit more curl in the tips. The center spine here is just some 2x4 that I shaved down to friction fit between the forks or the frame of my rollerblades. I had already drilled some bolt holes. I was going to bolt down the front and the back, but I thought, well, for safety, let's just try friction fit and see what happens. On the few spills that I did take where it had a tendency to dig in over some of the larger bumps in the field, it was able to kind of just pop off. I think what I'm going to do for version 2, though, is only bolt the front one so I have at least some connection and go just kind of telemark style. These are extremely hard to walk across the field with when they're stuck to your foot. And so by having just the front edge bolted so that I can pivot from the toe and go telemark, I think it'll be a lot easier to shuffle across the field after I take a fall and have to catch back up with the tractor, before waiting it to come around again or something. But there definitely will be a version 2. These were an awful lot of fun. Sadly, no, they're not for sale on my Etsy shop. Absolutely never. The lawyers simply wouldn't have it. But that's how I made these, and that's how much fun I had. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Mike Thompson, and thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.